Real Estate Roast, where we look at the most expensive, coolest, or just darn strangest real estate listings there are on the web. Today we are going to be looking at the US of A, so we are on Zillow. So let's dive straight in to buy a home. Again, we're going to look for houses this time, and we want to look for something really cool. So we're going to put a minimum price of $900,000 on the go, and we want to look at houses. So we're going to apply that, and on Zillow basically we need to select somewhere to go. I want somewhere nice and warm for the winter, so we're going to select Florida and see what comes up for grabs. Now, fortunately, quite a lot of properties come up that meet our criteria, but this one jumps out at me at number one. Trust me, we're going to look at some listings that don't come out as number one on these things as we go along, but this one looks super cool, mainly because it's got its own pier and it's on a beach. How sustainable that is, it looks like it's right down here in the tips, so we are pretty close to Cuba as we are, so hopefully it's going to be pretty tropical, but you're probably going to get affected by storms, I guess. So this is $2,999,000, $999, call it $3 million for argument's sake. So we're going to dive into this one. So this one is in Big Pine Key. I have no idea what that is, but it looks really nice from here. It looks like a very tropical house. It's got its own pier. Obviously, it's got water access, and it is a single-family residence built in 1977, and it actually has 4 carport spaces, which is really nice to see. Let's see what they say about it. Truly secluded. Doesn't look like it's truly secluded unless you own this space over here, but at least you're right on the ocean front by the looks of it, and you've got water access on both sides, as it seems. Let's see more. Understood. Caribbean inspiration, you definitely get that from this. Hopefully it will turn out to be a very nice looking property on the inside as well. Oceanfront location, 4-bedroom, 4.5 baths, which is much more reasonable than some other properties that we've seen. Wood beams, resistant glass. Great room. This is a wall of text, but let's just come through and see what it says. So it's been up for 11 days and has 11,500 views. And here it is, right on a big long road. Now, one of the things about lots of US property is it's not going to be a very walkable city. You're going to need to drive everywhere or hop on your boat. You've got the pier. Amazingly, we could actually book an in-person tour for this one. Fortunately, I'm several thousand miles away. Let's see what it says, facts and figures. 4 full bathrooms, 1 half bathroom, 4 bedrooms, flooring is tile. Total interior livable area, 3,160 square foot. That seems quite small, but it will get into it when we start looking at the pictures. So obviously we've seen this nice ocean view front, has a 3D tour. We'll come back to that one in a bit. Oh, look at this right here. Look at that view, ocean view straight off the front. Absolute amazing beachfront property looking at here. Very Caribbean inspired. Got your deck chairs, got your tile terrace, got your palm trees, got your beach, got your pier. Tick, 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 tick. Inside, again, looks very tropical, very ocean, very Caribbean inspired. Much more homely than some of the other expensive properties that we've seen. Exposed beams, brickwork, large open windows to make the most of that view. No TV still, again, it doesn't seem like these places stage them with TVs a lot, but it feels like a much more homely living room themselves though. This is a very nice looking kitchen. Got your island and your breakfast bar there, which is on point. Actually looks like a workable space. Looks like somewhere you would actually live and cook in. This stone wall here looks absolutely superb, but I'm really intrigued what would be in there. It looks kind of pizza oven-esque, but probably just storage for today's use. Well, this looks very interesting. It looks like it's a pier or a sort of a deep dock out the back. Looks like it's a different property there, so guessing that this is some communal area for getting your boats in and out of the water. Driveway looks really nice. Always like it when you have these driveways that go around a central focal point. Very nicely done. very clean, very open, very tropical, which is exactly what you want from this sort of property. Another picture of that. They're making a big deal of it, but cars are a big deal in the States because you're going to need one. And right straight onto the beach from the front. Looks absolutely superb. Again, very Caribbean inspired, but the wind effect on these palm trees is not going to be a calm place to live. And what a walkway up. Not very accessible, but having that view straight up into your house is going to be incredible. As we see coming up onto the main gallery here, look at that view through the middle window. They've staged it exceptionally well, haven't they? These colours work perfectly with the environment. I'm always a little bit concerned about tile through the house. It can make it feel a little bit cold, but I guess in Florida it's going to be warm. You're going to be dragging lots of sand through the house. Probably makes sense. Again, they've probably done a very nice job editing these pictures for the blue coming out of the windows, but nice large open spaces, very airy, making the best use of those views. Another view of that kitchen from the other side looks very workable. Very interesting that the wall doesn't go all the way up to the top. So it's like a mezzanine area up there, or at least storage. Intriguing. Coming in here, yeah, that does look kind of pizza oven-y-esque, but mainly as storage now. Love these islands where you've got the gas burners in the middle. Another view of the living room. This grey, yellow, blue colour palette with the exposed brick. Oh, chef's kiss right there. Again, more views out the windows. You're absolutely going to love living in this property. Just staring out the windows. Obviously, you'll get wind burn if you stand outside, but indoors, great for the view. Look at that outdoor cooking area. You just imagine having a massive grill right here. Got your loungers out. It's going to be amazing. Looks like it's south facing rather from the map view, so you should be able to get some decent sun throughout the day. But again, that wind factor, the fact that you've had to bolster these trees into the ground, it's probably going to be pretty windy going on there. But I mean, imagine waking up and having your breakfast looking out straight over the ocean like that with those kind of views. Incredible. Bedroom, again, doesn't need much more than this. In truth, there's not much storage action going on here. And again, we've got our classic table and dining chair situation for the bedroom here, for those rich enough to be able to take their tea and coffee in the morning as they're getting ready. And they've certainly bumped up the contrast of these windows, but that is an incredible view to wake up for. No curtains though. Well, I've just realised I've been espousing the benefits of the view here, but not very private if you get a boat coming along out front. Built-in shower, no tub, interestingly enough. That's going to be an interesting one to see. And double sinks coming in, and then another view of the bedroom from the other side. This is actually probably another bedroom looking at the corner of the room there. And yeah, it is. It's nice, big, clean, open, airy. Hopefully this is some inbuilt storage though, because they're going to need it. Another shower situation, but again, nice and clean. Not very inspiring from the tiles and the colour palette, but you'll probably want to put your own stamp on it. Very, very boring and muted from this bathroom. Not very impressed in comparison to the cleanliness of the other rooms of the house. Third bedroom, weird angles, going to be hard to fit furniture in, but hopefully there's some storage action going on, and you're probably not going to have much other than a pair of shorts and a bikini anyway. Another shower situation, so no baths as far as we can tell, but still good. High ceilings, open spaces, and opportunity to put your own stamp on it. And from that ensuite, again, cleaner than that previous ensuite. Colours are a little bit more interesting, and the tile only being a little kick up is much more interesting. And here we get what we must be the final bedroom, looking out probably roadside. Nice and airy still, and another ensuite, so we're well catered for, but another shower. So definitely no baths here, but then you'll probably want to be bathing in the sea if you lived here. from the other side. I'm running out of battery on my Mac, so I'm going to have to try and wrap this one up as quickly as possible. Should be more prepared, that's what we should say. Utility room, nice size there for getting the washing done, but not particularly well designed for $3 million. Another view of that dock and the keys. It's a nice boat situation. Make sure you have some cash spare for your boats when you're doing this property. Bit of scrubland off the side. Don't really know why they put this picture in. It doesn't add anything to the listing. Nor does that one. I guess they're showing off what the boat lift looks like. Doesn't feel like it's a particularly nice picture for a £3 million listing. $3 million listing rather. Again, nice rusty gas canister here. Another view from the front. Absolutely incredible view. I'm going to wrap it up there, ladies and gentlemen, but for $3 million, this property in Florida absolutely ticks all the boxes of ocean view living. Gonna give it a big 10 out of 10. If you got $3 million, head to Zillow now and put in your offer. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll check you in the next one. Thanks for watching Real Estate Roasts.